It's January 29th, 2019, and this is a video about a 24-hour ban that I received from the crappy website by the name of Facebook. Facebook is run by San Francisco social justice warriors, and they are also strangely puritanical, and they treat Facebook like their little playground and treat the Facebook participants like children. So I posted for about 2 seconds before or 5 seconds before I could correct the matter, or remove the link from the bottom of the post. I posted some links, a link to a URL to a section of my blog, and because of the way that the Facebook parses through links, it found an image from Maryam Namazi, where she was protesting World Hijab Day with a few years ago, and she posted a black and white artful photograph of herself naked. So she was protesting World Hijab Day by posting a naked photograph of herself, black and white, so therefore more artful, not really porn per se. The ridiculous thought that it would be porn. But anyway, so yes, and it was also, well anyway, so it was on their page for about 5 seconds. And then I realized, well, there's a little tiny box down on the bottom of my comment, and down there is a little tiny black and white photo of Maryam Namazi naked. And so I said, well, maybe Facebook will flag me for that. And so before I could right-click on my post to change it, or maybe delete it and repost it to ensure that the auto link was not attached, the Facebook auto detection kindergarten monitoring system decided that I had posted nudity upon the Facebook sacred ground of Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg's little kindergarten playground of social justice warriorism and Islamic puritanical appeasement in the kindergarten known as, in the padded room SJW kindergarten known as Facebook. Their computers had determined that I had posted nudity, and so they implemented a 24-hour ban. So I was on there for about 5 seconds before I could correct the issue and not have the little tiny thumbnail at the bottom of my post have a picture of Maryam Namazi, a black and white picture of when she was protesting World Hijab Day. And it was also a post from archive.org, not Maryam Namazi's current blog, but one from an archive of when she had her blog on the asswipe known as PZ Myers blog. Free thought blogs, which is anything but free thought. A controlled thought, a SJW leftist thought. No. Anyway, so that happened, right? So their system looked at what I had posted. It parsed through the images of what I posted, through the images available on the target website. It found that the target image that was going to be used as the thumbnail for my comment was a naked picture of a human female, an older than 20-year-old human female. Her naked body was on there in black and white. And that was a huge problem for Mr. Zuckerberg's padded room kindergarten website. And so a 24-hour ban was imposed. So this is my response. Anyway, so during my absence from Facebook, I have posted on Twitter what most of the original comment that I was censored for, banned for. I posted on Minds.com the comment. I posted subsequent related blog entries of mine that had a better link to the archive.org version of Maryam Nemaz's World Hijab Day protest page. I posted a link to another of my World Hijab Day related posts of some other lady who stripped down naked in front of some embassy or something. But anyway, she was also protesting Islam. So valiant naked women protesting Islam, essentially, putting themselves at risk by doing so. But in any case, yeah, that was the situation with that. And so, anyway, yeah. What am I looking at? Okay, I'm watching the traffic. So anyway, what else? Why else have I been censored on Facebook? Well, there's a man named Faisal Saeed Al-Matar, and he has some. He's an anti-Trump, leftist, classic liberal-ish / SJ, still SJW, partial SJW, and also a guy who is a Sam Harris mini-me. So when I have upset the tender feelings of Faisal Saeed Al-Matar's followers with regard to the LGBTQPZ issue, that specifically regard to tranny freaks, that also resulted in a let's see, a 7-day ban, I think, while I was in China last March, thereabouts. 7-day ban from, was it 7 or 3? I think it was 7 days. Anyway, it was several days of a ban from Facebook. So, Facebook is a publisher. They're not a neutral platform. Safe harbor under the Communications Decency Act should be revoked. The old farts in Congress may not understand what all that means, but that is one thing that should happen, ideally. But anyways, get on Minds.com, get on gab.ai, although the mobile interface of Gab sucks. But mine still has an app, the Gab app, which you can put on your iPhone using a Cydia injector, is underdeveloped and doesn't work very good. But even if you use a browser, if you post in anything more than a very short comment, you can't scroll down to the bottom of the screen and click on the word post. So Gab needs work. Minds is working a lot better as a free speech platform, for better or worse. But Facebook has its uses because you can have a family on there, you can connect with old friends. The Facebook Messenger program is fairly useful for video chatting and has some fun features. But Facebook is also maintained as a place where you can only share funny cat videos and not talk about anything that happens to be actually going on in your brain. You know? If you have actual concerns about how things are operating in the world, you're not allowed to post them on Facebook. Can't make people too upset. And thus, it's mostly not very useful. It's just kind of for sharing family videos, but not any of your real thoughts. Nothing really useful passes muster on Facebook. No real thoughts about issues. Yeah. So, You know, I'll download your data. Hopefully, eventually, Facebook will die, and there'll be a better replacement. It'll expand the features of Minds or Gab to be a little bit more easy to add your own family as kind of your own little circle and stuff. Similar-ish features to Facebook, but in a more free speech oriented way. Setup. So, anyway, as far as Twitter goes, I'm on my second incarnation. My first one was also blocked because I upset some letter of the LGBTQPZ alphabet. The people who block themselves off from inherent reproduction are very sensitive. So yeah. So Islam basically abusively amplifies human outgroup morality. Islam basically abusively distorts the natural evolved human chastity. I mean, humans are moral animals, and there is a certain amount of chastity that has evolved within us. You know, there's a reason women wear clothes, but Islam abusively forces women to cover their hair, and upon pain of death and social ostracism and stuff like that. And so it's abusive in multiple ways. Anyway, just another day online, another ban. Oh, when will I be banned next? I don't know. Maybe someday I'll just be presented with a little window on Facebook that says, you've been banned permanently. You can download your data, but bye-bye, Johnny. Goodbye-bye. Bye-bye, Johnny. And then I'll just have to create another account and, whatever. The stupid Mark Zuckerbergs of the world will not block Johnny. The Jack of Twitter, who blocked my first account, well, I'm on there again. You couldn't block Johnny. And they won't block Johnny. So, yeah, for the rest of the people, yeah, I'm an appreciator of Owen Benjamin. I'm an appreciator of Jordan Peterson, even though Owen Benjamin doesn't like Jordan Peterson. I'm an appreciator of Gad Saad, Stefan Molyneux, although Molyneux has some short-sightedness also, but everybody's, no one's perfect. So there's some good contributions from all these people worth checking out. And, Dave Rubin, Milo Yiannopoulos, Sebastian Gorka, Donald Trump's children. I mean, the legacy of Andrew Breitbart, damn useful. Dinesh D'Souza, a friend of Christopher Hitchens, damn useful. So, even Glenn Beck, who's kind of an asshole, but I like Glenn Beck less than I like Mark Steyn. Glenn Beck should cough up the money that he now owes Mark Steyn because he's taken over the CRTV stuff. Steven Crowder is kind of a moron in some respects, but he does have useful things. But Steven Crowder did say that he thought Trump hats were douchey, and that's kind of a shitty thing to say, But he's on Glenn Beck's channel, and Glenn Beck was a never-Trumper, so Steven Crowder was kind of a never-Trumper too. So anyway, that's the situation with that. But I agree that with Dave Rubin, we should be able to share ideas without people that kind of trying to deplatform us for doing so. So I got deplatformed by the stupid fuckface Mark Zuckerberg, Zucky fuck. But, I'm continuing on. Twitter, Minds.com, some gab.ai, but I wish they would improve their interface. Share your memes, and if you share some good memes, maybe your genes will continue too. And that's another of my key points. Okay,